I'd probably number 14, which reads, let C denote the cylinder x squared plus y squared equals 4, where z is between 0 and 6 of the radius 2 and height 6. What is the length of the shortest path on the cylinder from point 206 to the point 200, which passes through the point 202 and passes twice around the cylinder? So we know because it gives us 3 points, this is going to be on an XYZ axis, so that's going to look something like this, where this is your X, this is your Y, and this is your Z. And the cylinder, because of x squared plus y squared equals 4, is going to lie like this on the axis. And we want to find the shortest path from point 206, so that would be x is 2, y is 0, and z is 6, so that would be the top of the cylinder because we know the height's 6, to the point 200, which would just be the bottom corner of the cylinder, and it has to pass through the point 202, which would be right here, and it also has to pass twice around the cylinder. So to make this easier to work with, we're going to act like we cut the cylinder and made it into a rectangle, and our points would still be the same. This would be 200, this would be 202, and this would be 206. So in order to find the shortest path, we know the shortest path is a straight line, and to pass around the cylinder, we just need a straight line across the entire rectangle, because when it's folded up, that means it would go around the cylinder one time. So, and we also have to remember every point on this side of the rectangle is technically the same as every point on this side, because when it's wrapped around, these points will be touching each other. So we can go from 200 to 202 by drawing a straight line here, and then we have to go to 206 and we just draw another straight line, and since we have 2 lines straight across, that means it will wrap around the cylinder twice. So to find the length of the shortest path, we just have to find the length of these lines. And we know that this height is 2 because it's 202, and it's given to us the height of the entire cylinder is 6, so this height would be 4. And as far as the length of the rectangle goes, we know the radius is 4, so this length would just be the circumference of the cylinder, so it would be 2 pi r, so it would be 4 pi. And we can solve for this length right here by using the Pythagorean theorem, so we just go 2 squared plus 4 pi squared equals x squared. So we get x equals the square root of 4 plus 16 pi squared. And that would be the length of this line. And then we can make another right triangle by just drawing a straight line. And the base would again be 4 pi. And then you can use the Pythagorean theorem again. So the length of this line would be 4 squared plus 4 pi squared equals x squared, so the length of this line would be the square root of 16 plus 16 pi squared. So then the length of our entire path would just be these two added together, so then our final answer is the square root of 4 plus 16 pi squared plus the square root of 16 plus 16 pi squared.